If you're a service provider, my agency, Third Entry, will bring you in more revenue than you pay us in fees, or we're going to refund you the difference plus add an additional 20%. So no matter what, you're going to actually end up making a profit for working with us. Now, of course, there's a catch. We can't do this for every business. You got to be well established. You got to have a database so that we can actually build you a quick win campaign to bring in newfound revenue without spending a dime on ads. And just to be super clear here, I cannot help you if you're not well established. If you are, it doesn't cost you anything to learn more. All you got to do is click the button kind of near this video somewhere, schedule a Zoom meeting with me, and I'll tell you all about it, if and how we can help you. And by the way, if we can't help you, I'm going to let you know about that. There's absolutely zero pressure with us. And the reason we don't have to have any pressure is because we get results like this, what I'm about to show you right now.
Okay, we're inside of Third Entry. The gentleman who has this account, his name is Chris. That's our client that came on with us. He happens to be an insurance agent, realtor, actually a real estate broker, and a loan officer. And you can see all the numbers are zero right here because I've got it set to May 1st to May 31st, about a couple of days before he actually came on with us. And prior to actually working with us, he had never ran any new marketing campaigns to his clients. He had never really kind of explained to them how he could add more value to them by providing more services to them. So needless to say, man, he was leaving a small fortune on the table, which you're going to see here in just a second. And he also didn't have a system to market to his prospects that he'd never been able to close before to offer new services. So what we did, like we always do, we sat down with him, had a conversation. It was a great conversation, and we decided to work with him because the math looked good. We felt like we could really help him bring in some newfound revenue. So what we did here, I'm going to come in here to June, watch right here, come over to June 13th, and in the first 2 weeks, come down here to the 24th, we jumped up his sales pipeline. He had 15 new sales opportunities that he otherwise would have never had before, and he closed his first piece of business at $5,000. So let's fast forward this out a little bit to the 30th, actually go 13th to the 30th, and you can see here, at that time, then he closed $13,000, so doing pretty good. Then we jump over into, let's go here to mid-July, right here about the 20th, let's say, see what happens. And you can see he's up to $87,100 in newfound revenue. And this was just over a month of working with us. He's actually been here now. Let me take this all the way out. So these are his total numbers that you can see right now. He's had 31 new sales opportunities that he otherwise would have never gotten. He's closed $87,000, so 19% of the people that he's talked to, but his pipeline value is still $86,500. So all in all, he is ecstatic. Matter of fact, if you head over to our website, you can go ahead and click on the video where I did a full interview with Chris, so you can hear what he had to say in his own words. Plus, there's some other ones on there as well, so you can hear what our clients actually think about us.
So if you're wondering how we do this, it's really pretty simple. I've been doing the same thing in my business since 2010, and we got really good at it. And it all starts with just looking at the math. We set a target. We took a look at all the moving pieces you've got going on in your business, and then we find the single most important thing that we can actually promote right now to increase your revenue. And then we deploy it. We measure the results, and if it's successful, which it typically is, then we automate it and turn it into an ongoing sales process so you can repeat it over and over and over again. And the net effect is a significant and measurable increase in revenue within a really short period of time. There's no gimmicks, nothing fancy, just blocking and tackling. You know, the thing that kind of wins football games. And our quick win campaigns, it's a done-for-you service, so there's not going to be a lot of additional work for you or your team. We pretty much handle everything for you. Now remember, like I said, we cannot make this type of guarantee for everyone. For the clients that we accept that are well established, we only currently take 5 per week because we actually got to nail this, and it takes a lot of effort on our part. Yes, we really can have a measurable increase in revenue. In fact, you're going to make more than our fee in the first 8 weeks, or we're going to refund the difference. Plus, I'm going to tack on an additional 20% so we part as friends. But we can't just do that for anybody. You need to meet some requirements. You need to have an existing business. You need to have a proven sales process so that when we start putting interested people onto your calendar, you're going to be able to close that business. And I've got to know that you can be able to do that. And you need to have a database large enough so when we launch these quick win campaigns, you're going to be able to get new sales opportunities. So if that sounds like you, here's what you need to do next. Go over to my website, watch the short video that's going to explain everything about how we do, how our done-for-you service works. There's basically like 3 sentences of copy on the entire thing. And if you like what you see, you can book a time that's convenient for you to have a Zoom meeting with me, most likely. Now, one last thing. This is not one of those high pressure strategy sessions. I think those things are super cheesy and we don't do it. If we can help you, I'm going to show you how. And if I can, I'm going to be honest and I'm going to tell you that. So please know that regardless of whatever you decide to do, you're going to find the discussion with me super valuable. There's nothing more that needs to be said. Go ahead, click the link right now in this video, schedule a time, and let's get on the phone and talk, or on a Zoom. If you're well established, you're a service provider, there's a really high probability we can help you bring in newfound revenue. So let's talk.